What up, rough leaders? Welcome back to my channel. Wednesday morning, 21st of December 2022. It's just 4 days before Christmas, and what I'm doing is bringing you an update on this Lamaha Street embankment that used to be the train line. Now this is Lamaha Street at the intersection of Vlissengen Road and Irving Street. Right, that's the street sign. It says Lamaha Street. And what I'm going to do now is show you the continuation. So the government has been paving over this embankment, and now on the other side of Irving and Vlissengen Road, they started paving the other half, the continuation eastward of this embankment. So on the other side, they actually built a parking lot. As you can see, they built a parking lot and a walkway, and they left some reserve on the north side of the walkway, which I'm hoping will be used for an elevated train. And this is what they're doing on the east side of Vlissengen Road. So we're actually walking towards the east, towards the east coast, towards Berbice. This is where the original train line ran. That's Lamaha Street, and as you can see, eventually it curves away from Lamaha Street, and we want to follow this train line for a bit and show you what's happening here on the embankment. So they're putting paving stones on the walkway, and eventually I guess what they will do is put asphalt on the sides so that there could be parking for vehicles, which is what they did on the east side of Lamaha Street. Now this paving stone part has only gone as far as here, I guess. They have not yet completed the entire detour. And there is a okay, so this, you can see, this is where the bridge used to be for the old train line, and continued all the way now, turning north towards what is the train line road. So this is what's happening here. They're still building the embankment back up. That's the way we came from. Right, they're still building up the embankment, but I guess this is the end of this section, and I guess there's no way to cross over here without getting your feet wet. So we're gonna have to continue on the other side. Oh yeah, there's a little piece here. So they're still building up building a new bridge for this section, and building up the embankment here with stones. So this is what's happened so far. This train line now turns north and then east again once it gets to what is now the train line road. We're now in the Kitty Campbellville area, right? So on that side used to be called Newtown Kitty, and on this side is Kitty and Campbellville, and running parallel to Lamaha Street, which eventually becomes what does that street become? I'll follow it in a little. I think I covered it in the previous video, but I'll follow it again. So guys, this is what's happening here. They're building up the embankment again, turning it into a walkway and a parking lot along this old train line. And as you can see, it's curved away from Lamaha Street now, turning to the north. Lamaha Street running east, and then eventually crossing over, what is that, Sandy Bab Street, and eventually crossing over the next two streets, which are, well, I guess this one first is this street coming up here, I think should be Campbell Avenue, right? Campbell Avenue, and then Sandy Bab Street. But this is the end of the road work here, guys. We'll see more of it as they continue to develop this embankment. But that's what's happening here in Kitty, in Campbellville, in Georgetown, Guyana. This is what's happening with the other half of the embankment that goes away from the city, away from downtown, towards the east coast, through Kitty and Campbellville. If you want to see more content like this, click like and subscribe. Share this video with friends and family around the world. Let people know about the improvements going on here in Georgetown, Guyana, the fastest growing economy in the world right now, with an economic growth rate north of 50%, like 55% per annum. GDP growing about 50%, 55% per annum, and current GDP is probably north of $10 billion, heading towards $70 billion in 2 or 3 years, because the economy is doubling every year due to the increasing production of oil and gas. Like and subscribe, share the video with friends and family around the world. Let people know what's happening here in Georgetown, Guyana. Later!